Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
I can hear
hi.
you. Yep.
So right now let's start. Okay, Miss B is speaking.
Um, yes. Okay. Um, so I just link with the I just wanna share my idea that link with the text that you guys just give the latest text that talking about money. Um, I remember that I would remember that when I doing the speaking practice about the money, there's one quote that they say that in Vietnamese they say that đồng đồng tiền đi trước is đồng tiền khôn. That means that when you have money, you spend something with a purpose to get something done. That means this is like a brilliant money that need to spend. Um, in my speaking practices, I have said that when you have money, that means when you have money, if you also have uh, the moralities, that means everything is good. And if you understand how to use the money with respecting people, that you will got a very good um, result. um, and link with the code that I just say. It means that you know how to use the money with a brilliant way. Uh, for example, for example, in business, when you have a contract or you buying something, and you need to process the contract fastly to get the money, and and so and then the director just the director of the supplier, he just say that if you can pay the money on time, then I can process it like properly, make it quick. And then the one who use the service, they are pay the contract directly immediately. And and then they got an extra service. They get a good care from the supplier because they are processing everything is very fast and uh, make the thing done. And the one who use the service, uh, that already get the thing done and they earn more money from that. So this is the one way of the brilliant way to use the money. But they are also respecting that they are also respect the people who work with them. They didn't do anything wrong. They just keep their word and make everything done on time. So if the people who know how to make the thing right, respecting people, you with the brilliant way to work on this, so their future is will be dazzling. So this is my idea.
Yeah, okay. So I have carefully listened to Miss B's idea sharing. So right now here is the point. Here is the critical point from Miss B presentation. It says that okay, yeah, that is a very famous saying in Vietnam. And here, okay, in English, we can say that money in advance, intelligence is proof. It means that whenever it's just like Mibi has shared with us, money in advance, intelligence is proved. If you say so, people can say that the first way to look at money is that okay. The first way to look at money is based on the way that you use your money wisely or unwisely. So here is the wise way that Miss V has mentioned. Whenever we use money wisely, okay, money in advance Money and advanced intelligence is proved. If we use money wisely, it means that we understand what other people need from us. and we give them what they want, and they are going to give them and they are going to give us what we want in return. So that is the typical content of the typical definition of money in advance. Intelligence is proved. So if you know how to use your money to get things done for you, or to get people work for you, it proves that you have possessed a bright mindset, a dazzling mindset, good intelligence, and a good mindset of business. Okay, very bright, very dazzling mindset of business. So right, okay, so this is everything that Miss Wee has shared with us, and I love a saying like this: money in advance, intelligence is proved. So let's see how much other students can do. Miss B, please try to produce another situation to deeply illustrate the definition or the meaning of money in advance. Intelligence is proved. So let's listen to other students to see whether they understand or not. So right now I'm going to call on them, and please show me your thoughts in order for your friends to to uh, to examine your ideas. So right here, let's listen to Zahan. Zahan, what do you think and how much you understand from a saying, money in advance, intelligence is proved?
Uh, uh, can you say again?
Money in advance, intelligence is proved. What does it mean? What does it mean, and how do you think about this saying? We have already given you the saying on Skype. We have messaged you a saying on Skype. Money in advance, intelligence is proved.
Um, um,
So when we are waiting for Jahan, to think about her answer, Jahan, please prepare. I'm going to call another person, and you are going to speak after that person. So right here, let's listen to Hadai. Hadai, what do you think about this saying? Money in advance, intelligence is proved. Other students, please prepare your idea and situations. Jahan, please prepare after Hadai. Listen carefully. So do you have any ideas to share with us? Hadai, money in advance, intelligence is proved. So here, okay. Oh, Miss B is raising her hand, right? Do you raise your
I
hand?
no, I was raised before I speak already.
Oh, yeah, I can still see that. Sorry. So right here, okay. So right here, I am going to be the first one, to demonstrate the situation in order for you guys to get some ideas in your mind. So here you can say that this example is very common in Vietnam. Right here, people say students of rich family. Students of rich family are usually not good at studying. Somehow, okay. I'm not saying almost everybody. I just say that somehow, okay, yeah. So right here, the rich family, rich parents want their children to go to study at the best school in Saigon or in their province. But in fact, unluckily, the children are very bad at studying. Always have got bad scores, bad grade reports, which is the reason why they cannot go to the best school to study in Saigon. When they pass their grade 12 their grade 12 exam, they don't have any schools, any universities for themselves to study. And this is the way that rich parents, rich family are going to use to get their bad children a good education of university. They are going to use the money, they are going to use the money to get to know, to approach the principal of the university, So here we have a saying in Vietnam, and oh yeah, it's not only in Vietnam, it is everywhere. It is all over the world. Okay, we have a saying like this: money in advance, intelligence is proved. It means everybody needs money. It just depends on how much you can pay to get them work for you. So the principle of a famous university, don't say that it's the university is already famous, so the principal doesn't need money. No, that is not true. Somehow in his or her life, at that moment, he or she really needs money, okay, to do something for his or her family. This is the reason why who have when rich parents who have bad children, bad at horrible at studying, are going to use money to make okay the principal of that school happy. So it depends on the way that you give the money. It depends on the way that you try to get to know to approach the principal of the university. So here at this okay in this example, we can say that money can get everything done for you. Whether you are successful or not, it depends on the way that you give money. It depends on the way that you get to know that person. So right here, if you want to study in a famous university, but you are not good at studying, don't worry. Money can help you. But whether you survive, whether you can study well at the university or not, depends on your real skills of studying, depends on your ability and your mindset. So money can get you the first gate, the first door into okay in order for you to step into the university. Whether you survive or die depends on you. So of saying of Miss B is applied right in this example. So right now, please try to think for 1 minute, and Jahong is going to speak up first, and then it comes to Ha Tai, and then after Ha Tai, I would like to listen to Thảo Minh. So right here, okay, Jahong, please speak up after 1 minute of preparing and sketching your ideas. Okay, Jahan, please speak up. If you cannot speak up, okay, Hata, please have Jahan first.
Um, like you say that everyone in a rich family can use money to get all of things that they want. Uh,
Very good.
and
So, show me more.
and can use money to get all things that they want, include their score to get in the college or a university, and they can use money to write write the write another people to help them in in ju- to have the test and get the high score and
Yes, very good. Anything else you want to share with me? You say that everybody in rich family can use money to get the things that they want. Show me more examples of the rich family. Okay, what will rich people do by their money?
um,
Be by the money. What will rich people do by the money based on the money?
uh,
Don't talk about only studying.
okay. The for example, um, uh, 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 um, when they uh, take the rich family can use money to find another people to fight or they can use money in uh, they can pay on the thing that they have a lot of money to bully others and
Very
and
good.
and
Very good, hey, Zahan. But first of all, you have used my ideas, which is a good way
uh,
to get yourself to speak first. Second of all, you mentioned a very good example of other rich people, of other rich students using the money to buy friends, so that those kinds of friends will help them to bully the people, the kind of students or the kind of people they hate at school. Very good example. But Zahan, you need to copy other students' ideas, eat up other students' idea to make your ideas grow. So right now, Zahan, listen carefully to Hà Tải, Hảo Min, and Tundet, and Kwam, and Miss V, and Kanza. So, okay, so still, okay, everybody, okay, so everybody in the list that I have just called out the name. If you have any ideas to share, situations to present, please speak up. No need to wait. Hello, who is that?
Um,
Okay, yeah, Hata, right. Yes, I can see that. Please speak up.
um, okay. Money in advance, intelligence improved. I think that in the business, the money in advance is a sum of money. You used to invest. Uh, you used to invest, and when you start up, when you start we need to have a money. We need to have a lot of money, and some investor they invest their money to some to s- to some uh, to some investment uh, because they agree to get the hazard, and some they they agree to get the hazard, uh, while some people they confused some people they are confused, they don't know they should invest or not. uh, the first investment they have the first investment they have done, and they have a good result to them. For example, um, you pay a sum of money to buy insurance in the hospital, the hospitality insurance, like that. And when you come down with flu, or you get a disease, you need to you need to be hospitalized. But when you have an insurance, you uh you not pay money for 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 days you stay in the hospital. But if you don't have insurance, you need to pay a complete a com a completely no a complete sum of money for that days. Um, but I think in this circumstance, in the current circumstance, the people they appreciate money, and they put it in the top before any value in this life. I in this in this life, I think that's the failed society. And I think the using money I think the using money in advance or in the last, I think it's depend on each situation. And uh, situation you just situation and in this situation you just uh, know how to catch the suitable the suitable opportunity to develop yourself or develop your work. You will get an achievement you want. Yeah.
Oh, I understand everything that I had just shared. Very good. You will get an achievement that you want. When it comes to achievement time, success, accomplishment, please don't use or because we don't know yet. We don't know how far we can go. We don't know how many things we can achieve. So when it comes to achievement, accomplish, or the word success, please try to use plural noun. Achievements, accomplishments, successes, for example. So right here we have a very good example of a hospital service when it comes to insurance. So right here, hospital service, insurance, and Hatha has already used one word, which is hospitality. Hospitality is not related to hospital. When it comes to hospitality, that is a name of a major in university, which you are going to study about hotels or restaurants. If you want to work in a famous hotels or hotels from 3 stars to 5 stars, you are going to register for register for hospitality major. So please try to think of the word hospitality for university major of hotels and restaurant. Vietnamese meaning we have the word like quản trị du lịch nhà quản trị du lịch và khách sạn quản trị nhà hàng và khách sạn, sorry. So here we have the word quản trị nhà hàng và khách sạn for hospitality. So hospitality service is good, but not hospitality insurance. If your hotel is 5 star and if your hotel is a lot of money, you are going to buy, you are going to buy hospitality insurance for your hotel. For example, there is something wrong with your hotel and you need an insurance company to support or to fix your hotel construction again for something like this. You are going to need an insurance for your hotel. But right here, had I have just mentioned the hospital service. So this is a very famous, not famous, sorry, this is a very popular case in Vietnam. If you have insurance, the service is going to be just a little bit slow. You still be able to see the doctor. You still be able to check up on, but but the service is going to be very slow. You need to wait for like 1 hour or even 2 hours to get to see the doctor or to get to buy the medicines at a very reasonable price, supported by your insurance policy. But if you don't have insurance, if you don't apply for insurance, you are going to use the money. And when you directly use your money can get you the best service, a very fast service, a very fast kind of service in Vietnam. And this is just a little bit different. It depends on the insurance policy. If you get yourself a very expensive health insurance, health insurance, you are going to receive, of course, the best service. But if you get yourself a suitable service, a suitable and common hospital service, a common hospital, a common health insurance, you have to wait like every other people. Okay, out there, we need to wait to get our number, to get our name to be called by the receptionist, and then we can see the doctor later on. So this is the common case in Vietnam, and people say that this is the reason why hospital service or doctors are devalued by this kind of slow service based on the classification of the service. They classify the service into two groups. First group, people with insurance policy. Second group, rich patients. That is it. So classification, it means you categorize, you put something into groups. So this is what I have just said. I have just presented about the common case of Vietnam insurance policy for hospital service. Very good, Hadai, but you need to practice your pronunciation more and more. Today, your pronunciation is way better than last week. Okay, so it seems like you get back your pronunciation. You have already balanced your pronunciation and your creativity mindset built by built by the project 2 weeks ago. Congratulations, very good. So right now, let's listen to other students. Okay. So right here, I need to listen to Tim. Okay, that is standard. Okay, that please speak up based on a famous saying in Vietnam given by Miss B. Money in advance, intelligence is proved. What do you think?